That was a special grudge match. It's scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. And ladies and gentlemen, here's the opponent tonight, Eaton!
Bell sounds and we are off and running on a huge grudge match. Brad Stutts and Smith, big pecs equal big checks. Garrett are in the booth. Smith, this is a grudge match. This is a matchup that a lot of our longtime fans wondered if they would ever see again. The three-time former Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions collide. The Goon Squad explodes before our very eyes.
Brad Stutts, I just told you off of camera, off of commentary, when Walter Eaton came through the curtain, I have legit chills. You can cut the tension with a knife in this building. I am beyond excited for this matchup.
Roy Wilkins, tentative as always, and they lock up. Former three-time Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions, Eaton made a surprise return recently. And quite frankly, he said that in his absence, Coach Gemini had made a joke of the All-Stars, had made a joke of Roy Wilkins, and Walter Eaton literally stood in the ring in the center of the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium and said, "I will be damned if you make a joke of me."
I don't know that they come any more intense, any more serious than Walter Eaton. This guy is, he pulls no punches. Nothing is a joke to this guy. And for you to insult what he spent years building up, it's not, we see Roy trying to get out of a shirt there. It's not going to set well with him.
No, not at all. And the jersey of the Goon Squad, perhaps symbolically removed. Oh my!
Oh my God!
And Eaton throws away the jersey of the Goon Squad. These two combined over 3 reigns controlled the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Championship for nearly 2 calendar years.
Wow, that is absolutely insane. That's so impressive to be so dominant for so long. And they were the top tag team in this region for years, like you said. And one thing that's going to help both of them do, they're going to know each other so well in this matchup. It's going to be interesting to see who can honestly get that upper hand on the other.
Yes, it will. The familiarity between the two of them is like, I mean, literally, imagine spending years up and down the roads with someone, same car, same hotel room.
It's like growing up with someone.
Very much so.
There's a chemistry that is developed. There's a knowledge about each other. There's a camaraderie where you know everything about that person, not only in the ring, but outside of the ring. What's going on in their life, and there's that brotherhood there. That's gone now. But what they still have is, like you said, that knowledge about each other in that ring to know what the other one is trying to do.
Both men will wrestle a methodical style. I actually broke in with Walter Eaton years and years ago. We broke in at the same time. This guy was grizzled before he had any right to be. He was grizzled from day one.
Wow,
and
what a forearm shot there.
Rocked it.
Absolutely. A few more of those and Roy's going to be, he's going to be thankful he's got that mouth guard in, I tell you that. And you're going to have to excuse me, Brad Stutts. This is a match. I'm paid to do a job on commentary tonight, but at this point, this matchup right here, I'm a wrestling fan at heart, and I'm looking forward to this tonight.
Wilkins uses the ropes. Eaton has seen it so many times.
He knows what's coming.
Eaton knows better, and he lets Wilkins go. Wilkins is a master at using the ropes, using every part of the ring to his advantage. Eaton with a burst of speed in the baseball slide.
You have to wonder, neither one of these guys has spent a lot of time in the ring in the past 8 or 10 months. You have to wonder who's going to be in the best ring shape, who's going to have the best cardio, who's going to be able to go longer than the other.
That's a great point. Eaton had his arm broken at the 2015 Rumble, missed about a year. There were 1 or 2 sporadic matches in there, but quite frankly, it took about 14 months for that arm to heal. Wilkins lost the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Championship in February of this year. We did not see him again until October in the CWF Rumble. So yeah, to your point, both of these wrestlers have spent the majority of 2016 on the bench, so to speak.
Well, that arm that was broken seems to be fine as Walter Eaton is driving that through the chest of Roy. And we've talked about this before. If you take the wind out of someone, he can't focus. His only concern at that point is breathing, whether it's at the beginning of the match, the middle of the match, the end of the match. You can't breathe. You don't think about what to do. You just think about, I've got to breathe somehow.
Our way into the chest. Eaton standing tall on the outside. Both of these men, so many accomplishments in their CWF Mid-Atlantic career. Ooh, Eaton may hit the bottom part of that post. At the very best case scenario, he hit the top part of the apron. Still the hardest part of the ring itself.
I'm with you on the first one. I think he may have hit metal on that, to be honest, Brad says. He may be in big trouble on the outside right now.
Roy Wilkins going to use the referee's counts to his advantage. Eaton trying to pull himself up on the outside. The winner of the 2008 Johnny Weaver Memorial Cup, former television champion, former 3-time tag team champion, former Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion. Here's a statistic we don't talk about much. Walter Eaton was actually the finalist in 2002 to crown the first Rising Generation League champion. The very first tournament, it got down to Walter Eaton and the Kamakazi Kid. Kazi got his hand raised that night to become the first Rising Generation League champion, and quite frankly, the two were rivals off and on ever since.
It's so weird how sometimes a loss can set up a career more than a win can. And you can see when people feel like they have something to prove throughout their entire career. And it comes off of something at the beginning, like losing in a finals of a tournament like you were just talking about.
Quite frankly, it's funny you weren't here, but I think that's exactly what happened. At the time, 2002, they were the top 2 prospects in the Mid-Atlantic. Kazi got his hand raised. Kazi got the opportunities first. The headline matches, the championship opportunities, the main events, the publicity. Walter had to fight from underneath, and quite frankly, that's December 2002. It really, he held the television title, he had some success, but it wasn't until August of 2008 that Eaton broke out, winning, coincidentally, the Johnny Weaver Cup tournament, another tournament that would lead him to becoming the Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion. They took very different paths after that. Wilkins, another former Rising Generation League champion, former television champion, 3-time tag team champion, 2-time Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion, winner of the 2012 CWF Rumble, and winner of the 2016 Johnny Weaver Cup. The only Grand Slam champion in CWF history, cover, only got 2.
That crossbody is an absolute thing of beauty. We've referred to it before. Remember Michael Jordan's prime, how jumping was effortless. Everything he did, it looked like he wasn't trying. It looks like everyone else is going crazy running around on the court. Roy Wilkins is the exact same way. Everything he does in that ring, so fluid, so great, is effortless.
Huge figure 4, huge figure 4. I want to go back to that. Roy Wilkins, gotta watch the shoulders down there. Roy Wilkins won the 2012 CWF Rumble. It was the first live pay-per-view ever presented by CWF Mid-Atlantic. It was the first live pay-per-view ever inside of this building. Wilkins defeated Nick Richards. He last eliminated Nick Richards to win that Rumble. Who was the first man in the ring to congratulate him? Walter Eaton.
Wow.
And they used that Rumble win to ultimately capture the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Championship from the Killbillies later that year at Battle Cave.
That's absolutely amazing.
Think about that. Put yourself in their shoes as a professional. When Roy Wilkins won the CWF Rumble in 2012 and earned the right at any title match of his choosing, he put it towards the tag team titles.
That's absolutely amazing. It just really, honestly, it really does speak to the All-Stars and what they as a team are about. They are about that team. So when Walter Eaton went away and saw what Coach Gemini had done to the All-Stars, you can honestly kind of see where his mindset is at now.
Special guest ring announcers, the Chappies, the Chickens, the Donald Trump, the antics of the coach in the last 12 to 14 months while Eaton was on the sidelines really is what has led us to this situation. Oh, Wilkins into the abdominal stretch. More specifically, it was that pivotal moment when all of them stood in the ring and Walter Eaton looked at Roy Wilkins and said, "You're with him or you're with me." And Wilkins said, "I'm with him." More specifically, that is the moment that has led us to this matchup.
Absolutely. We talked about the relationship from the past. It's honestly it's like having your brother choose someone that's not in the family over you. It really is. It has that emotional tie to it. It's that kind of almost visceral. It's that emotional pain that turns into a physical pain.
Very much so. Wilkins first came under the tutelage of Coach Gemini in February of 2010. Walter Eaton came along shortly thereafter. It was only after Wilkins was in the All-Stars that Eaton joined the All-Stars. He followed his partner into the group. The closeness that these two men had over 3 reigns as tag team champions may be unparalleled to anyone. Wilkins is taking his time.
You know, that's one thing about Roy Wilkins. He's not going to get it rushed. He's not going to do something.
Spider suplex!
Oh my God!
Oh, spider suplex! And Roy's brains just crashed against the canvas.
I spoke too soon. He looked up for a split second, and Walter Eaton able to take advantage, and that could be a difference maker in this match, Brad Stutts.
That's the veteran know-how. The former Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion knew where he was in that ring, and like Wilkins is prone to do, Eaton uses the ropes to his advantage, just as Wilkins failed to do earlier in the bout.
It just goes back to how well these two know each other, how well they know each other's offense, how well they know each other's defense, and right there, Walter Eaton got the better of Roy Wilkins.
Crowd here firmly behind Walter Eaton, the roughneck of the All-Stars. Heavy hands.
Wow, what a right hand. And that has rocked Roy Wilkins. He may not know where he's at. Able to throw that big right hand of his own, though. And right now, we've just got a fight. Holy crap.
Speaking to the reputation of these two men, I know you remember it. It was a win on the undercard of the CWF Rumble for you and your tag team partner at the time over the All-Stars that catapulted you guys into the spotlight, really, for the first time, hooking clothesline from Wilkins. But that speaks to the reputation that this, quite frankly, this franchise has built up in CWF Mid-Atlantic.
Absolutely. When a win over a certain person or a certain group propels your career and puts you in better situations and in better spots and on better shows, that, like you said, that speaks to how highly that person or group is thought of. And that's exactly what that win over the All-Stars did for me and my partner at the time.
Of course, Wilkins, is the holder of the golden ticket as he stands poised. Could be the golf swing. Wilkins carrying that golden ticket. It means any match of his choice with any opponents and any rules. Golf swing, had it scouted. Eaton kicks away at the arm. Lariat, no sir. Alpamari water slide, perhaps? No. Eaton not gonna let him have it. They know each other's moves so well. Lariat!
Oh my God!
He rode him down in the cover too.
Kick out. He kicked out.
Oh, Wilkins, you gotta believe in sparring and training and practice. Wilkins has been hit with that lariat before. It is a testament to his toughness that he survived it. We talk about what a great technical wrestler he is. We talk about how Wilkins can do practically anything. Very underrated toughness. You don't survive a 105-minute fight without being tough. You don't survive a lariat from Walter Eaton without being tough.
There's part of it that you can see he's still just, the guy's out. He's been in that ring so much. He knows that ring is his home. He may have just done that on instinct. What is the coach doing?
Wilkins is trapped. Monkey wings, face first into the canvas. It is not a head drop. It's a face first. It's a flat. Coach is throwing the flag. It is not a head drop. It is not a pile driver. Coach is throwing the flag. Laundry all over the ring from the coach, but it is not a head drop. It is not illegal. Eaton was swinging for Jesus against Jerry Carey, but Wilkins has recovered. The veteran has taken his eye off his opponent.
He's got to turn around.
God, you heard the flesh.
Oh my gosh.
You heard the flesh. Smack. Wilkins
Another one.
is swinging, but Eaton keeps coming up. Walter Eaton keeps coming up.
He's looking right at him.
He is tough to hold down.
My God.
Oh, man. No one fights like family. Oh, Shining Wizard!
He took his head off.
Oh,
He absolutely took his head off.
He almost took Grant Sawyer off the apron. Cover. This will be all two. No, sir.
He's still alive. Walter Eaton able to kick out of the last split second.
Look at the look on the coach's face.
I have no idea how he was able to do that. Again, possibly just out of instinct because he's out as well.
Wilkins soared. I mean, he soared with that Shining Wizard taught to him by the coach.
Roy can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Wilkins looks completely befuddled.
He's just stalking Walter at this point. You can see the wheels turning. You almost hesitate to think about where Roy can go to if that doesn't work.
Murray water slide, perhaps. He will drop his former partner awkwardly. No, survives it. Oh, lariat again. He rode him on the way down. Double tap. Cover. Coach is diving in the ring. Coach is diving in the ring. Coach has got the official. What the hell? What the hell? Whoa, on the far side. On the far side. That is someone. Oh!
That's Kazi.
That's someone in the mask of the Kamakazi Kid. Red Jones did not see it.
No.
Someone in the mask of the Kamakazi Kid just dove in and out of the ring.
Not like this. No.
Wilkins has won it. Wilkins has won it. And someone in the mask of the Kamakazi Kid has just dove in. Coach flying the W. This is repulsive.
Wow. I honestly cannot believe what we've just witnessed.
46 seconds.
That's Kazi. I heard the voice. I heard the voice. That's absolutely the Kamakazi Kid. We have seen other people masquerade as Kazi before. I just heard the voice plain as day. That is absolutely the Kamakazi Kid appearing for the first time since June.
Why? Why? I mean, I know he's got history with the All-Stars, but why now?
We touched on it earlier in this matchup. Eaton and Kazi have been rivals since the very first RGL tournament, all the way back to 2002, and the coach had an ace up his sleeve, and they have robbed Walter Eaton tonight.